Welcome to Magic. We're a community dedicated to value science for common good. Magic is people who share a place we call home, work with common purpose on public service projects, and ground our lives in a value science philosophy. Here we're sharing nightly dinner, and a Magic Fellow is teaching a Stanford value science course. People who envisioned an intentional community rooted in value science for common good came together as Magic in 1972. 4 years later, in 1976, they bought this home. In 1979, they incorporated as a public service organization and began planting street trees. The Public Service Organization, governed by the 5-person Board of Trustees in the Blue Oval, owns Magic's land, buildings, equipment, and furnishings, and sponsors the intentional community guided by the 5 fellows in the Green Oval. 2 fellows serve also as trustees. We aim to decide consensually and to achieve outcomes acceptable to everyone. As we find common ground in deliberations like this House meeting, we weigh 3 C's: demonstrated competence, prior contribution, and commitment into the future. We're diverse. More than 200 people from 30 countries and nearly every U.S. state have made Magic home for months or years. Here, Chinese, Danish, French, Indian, Iranian, Portuguese, Swiss, U.S., and Vietnamese magicians celebrate a birthday. During COVID, we lived very cautiously and stopped admitting new residents as some residents departed. We remained multi-generational, 17 to 84, multinational, and multi-ethnic. As the pandemic has abated, we've begun reviewing applications and accepting new residents. Tangible benefits of residency at Magic include a private room, shared spaces, furnishings and equipment, utilities, nightly dinners, and priority access to classes and educational events like this presentation by a Stanford ecology professor. More important are less tangible advantages of living with friends who share values. Together we learn to see self, others, and world more accurately. Together we grow a gift economy. Together we celebrate everyday activities like this haircut and special events like this 21st birthday beach party in the midst of the pandemic. First responsibilities of living at Magic are learn value science and contribute public service. Each of us devotes 1 to several hours weekly to these. Each also contributes 6 hours per week to maintain the household and provide nightly dinners. Some residents who earn livelihood outside Magic or study full-time contribute about $1,500 per month. For perspective, in our neighborhood, we can earn $20 walking a dog. Others work 20 hours per week in lieu of monetary contribution or combine work and money. At Magic, we demonstrate loving community by caring for each other and our home. Visitors often exclaim, "It's so clean." This is how our kitchen looks between mealtimes, though we flowers only on occasion. Magic is also a laboratory. At Wright, a fellow explains our innovative passive house to architects and builders touring it. At Magic, we think often about how to integrate individual and common good. We found living here a great way to practice cultivating a more inclusive sense of I. Lest all of this sound too serious, know that we make music, exercise, explore nature, break bread, chop wood, carry water, and put our message and other good works, like collecting food for the hungry, into the world with enthusiasm and joy. We have strong ties to this place where we've been for almost half a century. We're located in a quiet Palo Alto neighborhood in the heart of Silicon Valley, a few blocks from Stanford University. We bike easily to tens of thousands of acres of open space and in a couple hours to Pacific Ocean beaches. Since 1976, we've purchased 3 adjacent homes on half an acre, where heritage oaks, fruit trees, and a vegetable garden grow. Our facilities include 20 kilowatts of photovoltaic panels, community indoor and outdoor dining areas, and shared office, exercise, music practice, workshop, and dance yoga event spaces. MAGIC, the public service organization, sponsors MAGIC, the service learning community, to research, teach, and demonstrate value science for common good. We value science for common good at 3 levels: individual, society, and biosphere. We assist individuals in improving health, we better society by increasing cooperation, and we protect the biosphere with stewardship. Currently, we emphasize individual health and well-being in value science and life planning instruction, and by teaching about mindfulness, sleep, eating, strength, endurance, yoga, swimming, gratitude, and more. To better society, we promote cooperation, taking an active role in our neighborhood association and in local politics, mediating disputes, collecting farmers' surplus food for hungry people, and resisting pernicious isms with word and deed. We steward the biosphere by leading groups of volunteers in planting and caring for trees and understory species, by advocating ecologically based land use, resource and transportation planning, and by teaching about threats to biodiversity and how to protect it. We attribute much of our success as an intentional community and as a public service organization to our value science-based philosophy. Like bioscience, geoscience, neuroscience, and other sciences named for their subject, value science is science applied to a specific subject, in this case, value. By science, we mean improved prediction. People science to find repeating pattern so that we can know the future better. By questions of value, we mean, what do I want and how can I get it? By wants, we mean everything from a next meal to world peace. Ideas about value, about what's good or what we want, rest upon predictions that if we get what we think we want, we'll like it. Since science is how humans make successful predictions, it's how we more accurately discern and more fully realize value. Like this toddler learning how to put food in her mouth instead of on her face, all of us are scientists doing our best to make better predictions. Value science can be a powerful tool for creating a sustainable society. Though few have heard the word, people around the world are already value sciencing as we learn to cooperate in caring for self, others, and Earth. As we at MAGIC do this, we each day accumulate more evidence for its benefits. Thank you for giving us the gift of your attention. You can learn more on our website or by emailing to arrange a call or in-person visit. If you think you might enjoy making magic with us for a day, week, month, year, or lifetime, we'll be glad to explore possibilities with you. May you find what we offer means to increase your and others' satisfaction.